You a dog, don't you wild, 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 stay out my face, begging, go call her. You a dog, don't you wild, 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 Craig. Oh, you wanna bring the Scorpio out of me? You're lucky we got kids, 'cause this could easily turn into a crime scene. Know what I mean? How you treat your wife like your enemy? How you even do that? Tell me how you been. You're the one that got a girl pregnant. Ooh. Oh, you fake like a heart to hum. Big weird, I don't get where it come from now. On the gram, then all you won't tell the whole side, 'cause then they would see you're the villain. You ain't the victim, but you're a dog, don't you wild, wild, Rottweiler. Stay out my face, begging, go call her. Gave you 5 years to cut her off. Now I realize that was too long. You think I'm lonely now? Don't you ever think that thought again? No, I don't feel the need to be friends. We don't have to let it go. I'd rather be alone 'cause you got issues. Stop calling my phone, I don't miss you. Remember when you didn't care? Keep that energy right there. We ain't even gotta speak for real. Just me wanna see the kids. Threw a flag up on the play, this nigga offside. Give him no play sign. Watch me from the sideline. You don't know what love is, be honest. Boy, how about keeping it real? Hey, like a bag on our arm. Big weird, I don't feel no attachment now. Let's kill, done deal, boy, you're passive, boy. I left your bags on the porch, walking for me at the door. You a dog, don't you wild, wild, Rottweiler. Stay out my face, begging, go call her. Gave you 5 years to cut her off. Now I realize that was too long. You think I'm lonely now? Don't you ever think that thought again? No, I don't feel the need to be friends. We don't have to let it go.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Astute Queen Bee's Thoughts. Skirt. Rewind that. Welcome to the Thoughts of Astute Queen Bee. I know it's early, y'all. I know most people are asleep, but whoever comes to say hello, say good morning. Y'all know sister has slept all night and I'm up late. So I said, let me jump up here and see how everybody's doing. And I said, let me go over to my other page so I could drop some content over there before I finish doing what I need to do over on Astute Queen Bee's Thoughts. So I'd appreciate if anyone comes through, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, because this is my backup channel. And we're going to keep this channel here, okay? And we're going to continue to work on this channel as well as my main channel. But I hope everyone had a great night last night. I hope that nobody didn't get aggravated, because I see the YouTube streets have been on fire all night. And the sister been asleep. I ain't going to lie. So like I said, I'd appreciate if you take the time, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, to this channel if you have not done already. I would appreciate that. But I just popped on. I was like, you know what? Let me go over here and holler at a couple of folks and see how everybody doing. And to see what's going on this side of YouTube, because I ain't been over here in a minute. So I said, let me bounce over here, see what's going on. I was also up because I was laughing at shout out, because I've been following a couple of content creators that I haven't followed before. So I want to give them a special shout out just because I was watching their content, and y'all know it's all about love for me. Shout out to Drop the T. I love her commentary. She's funny. Also, it was somebody else that I found that I thought was a great new content creator. But y'all know, like I said, YouTube has been a mess. And the girls are fighting, the boys are fighting, everybody is fighting. And I think it's unnecessary, and I think it's petty and silly. Because we all grown folks. And it's like, when do you stand up and act like an adult? Um, because it really shouldn't be this much drama on an app that people are here to make money, and not cause division and be divisive with all the shenanigans that's going on. Because one and first and foremost, Love and Marriage Huntsville is gone. It just is what it is, and we have to learn to accept that. For the millimeters and for anybody that is a Mel supporter, or you only watch the show because Mel was there, that show is done. That's over with. So it's time now for people to take their creativity to a different level and change it, because um you can't, how can I say this? You can't dictate or say every other show is going to be like this. Now, I did make a live on the Stu Queenby's Thoughts, because I wanted to talk about um what has happened with Real Housewives of Atlanta, Married to Medicine, all those shows. I don't watch them anymore, but I do catch the clips and I do catch up and all that other stuff. And I'm kind of flabbergasted, because we always expected, even though, there was a couple of little things that happened on Housewives of Atlanta, or, excuse me, Married to Medicine, it was always, it's arguments here and there. But when it gets to the point where grown men are being physical, women are being physical, and y'all want to fight like y'all on the street, I think that's a problem, because most of y'all are over 35. Hell, most of y'all are probably over 45. And it's sad to see grown women acting like they in high school, or fighting for the, the high school jock. I think it's really sad that grown adults don't know how to carry themselves in the workplace. I call this the workplace because that's where a lot of the content creators are here to make money. I respect that and I understand that. But it also comes a point in time where it's like, okay, when is enough enough? Me, myself, as a content creator, talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville, when it was here, I just tried to pick apart. I wasn't even there to no, I ain't gonna lie. I did drag the ladies. I ain't gonna lie. I can't even sit there and tell that lie, because that would be not my character to tell that lie. But I did drag the ladies because they deserve to be drugged. But I have not made it my purpose in life to worry about what they doing outside of the show, if y'all understand where I'm coming from. We all know what was going on outside of the show and court cases and all that shenanigans. We knew that, okay? But it still comes a time where it's like, okay, let me rewind myself and look at things with a different lens. And that is what I had to do with Love and Marriage Huntsville. And I hope that people take their time to do that with their other shows they're covering. Because like I said, the fact that the cast is arguing on Married to Medicine and the guys are fighting, and the girls want to fight, and Portia and all of them are cutting them, I don't understand it, because y'all grown as hell. Y'all are grown as hell. And it's sad that people don't know how to have a conversation, a productive conversation, not the conversation they used to like to have on Love and Marriage Huntsville, because those never had a conclusion to the end of it. But it comes a point in life, in your regular life, that things have a conclusion to them. Love and Marriage Huntsville never had a conclusion. Housewives of Atlanta, they have a conclusion. Hello, Felicia Rouser. How are you doing, love? Good morning. I'm going to say welcome to the chat. That's the way I'm going to welcome you to the chat, though. Hold on. Where'd it go? Right here. Okay, that's what that's for. Because I like that little graphic, so I was having fun with them the other day. So how are you doing, Miss Felicia? I hope all is well. And anybody else that come through, say hello. It's early in the morning. I know that. And people are just chilling in the corners. But say hello. Say good morning. Say grand rising. Say something. Just don't sit in the clouds. Okay. But as I was saying, everybody, there are a lot of content creators on YouTube that are trying to do their Love and Marriage Huntsville. I love Marriage Huntsville. Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm glad to hear that, love. I'm glad to hear that. Housewives of Atlanta, Married to Medicine, and all that. But Married to Medicine and Real Housewives of Atlanta have become a melting pot of chaos. And I'm still trying to understand why people keep putting this stuff on Todd Tucker. I don't understand that because Todd Tucker ain't the producer on Housewives of Atlanta, or Bravo. He has his own entity of stuff he has to do. But I want grown people to really stand up and learn how to have a conversation with another. I mean, not yelling and screaming and hollering, calling each other bees and 304s and all that. And I know people that follow me on my regular channel probably like, girl, that's hypocritical. But it's not. And I'm going to tell y'all why it's not. The reason why I feel it's not hypocritical is because I'm not on that show. I'm not on there to make a check. I'm not on there to show y'all my life. But that's what they're supposed to be there for. They're supposed to show you their lives, their businesses, their home life, all that. That's fine. But when it comes to the point where y'all are acting like there's no cameras running and y'all are out in the streets and y'all are in y'all 20s and y'all want to fight people because you didn't like what somebody said, that's a little sad to me. I don't know about to y'all, but to me it is. Just like I saw yesterday, and it flabbergasted me, and I'm like, Sheree Whitfield, what is wrong with you, girl? We all know we all know she needs some money. I get that. But to add herself to date Peter Thomas, I think is absolutely insane. If that's true, because I heard that yesterday before I went to sleep, and I was like, girl, what the hell? Why would you date Cynthia's ex-husband? And wasn't Peter just in jail? So what you want with another ex-con? Hell, the last ex-con messed you up, Sheree Whitfield. So I think it's time that you reevaluate yourself and find out what's wrong with you that you keep picking these weird-ass people or these criminal-ass crooks to date. Don't you think you made a fool of yourself last time when you bought Hotel Hope on Housewives? Don't you think you made yourself look like a fool when you bought that man you was dating in jail and he had you sitting in PA looking like a fool at a cafe trying to figure out why he never showed up? Ladies, I need y'all to find some self-worth. I need my sister to find some self-worth because you do not need to sit there and add yourself to a man's life or think a man is going to add value to your life when it should be the other way around. You should be adding value to a man's life. Desperation is real. Exactly, Felicia. And that's sad because I say this all the time. There are men everywhere. Hell, get outside of Atlanta. If Atlanta's so small to people that live in Atlanta, they outside of Atlanta. Georgia's huge to me. It's kind of huge to me. So my thing is go find you somebody that has a regular schmegular job, or they trying to build their own business. I want women to stand up and stop falling for the okie doke. She like toxic men to let she do. Hell, you see her and Hotel Hope made that little agreement and had that little fake ass relationship on Roa. But it's like, when are y'all going to give more? And I say that because we know a lot of those, like Portia, we know she got her hair care line and she has her jobs she work and all that, and it's cool. But what else is there about you that should intrigue somebody that will want to support you? Because hell, we waited for Sheree how many years to build that beautiful house that she live in? How many years did we wait for that? It's bad enough we never got her clothing line. But it's like, when are you more important than a storyline? When is your life more important than a storyline on Bravo, on any network? When is your life and what you need in your life more important? Because Okay, she have children, they're grown, they're doing their own thing. That's cool. But when you start living your life in the footsteps of a man, that man shall know how to lead. If he don't know how to lead, that means get rid of him. Because a man should come into your life just like a woman should come into a man's life and add to it, not take away. When a man comes in your life and or a woman comes in your life and they're taking away from what you need, that person not good for you. That person's only going to continue to take from you. They're never going to give. They're not going to take that time to get to know who you are and what makes you tick. And that's part of the problem. People want instant gratification now. Excuse me, y'all. I'm about to tap the word. Instant gratification now. And that's a little sad because it's like life is bigger than instant gratification. Yep, anything for attention. And that's kind of sad because like women in their late 40s, early 50s, you should be in a headspace in your life, even in a heart space in your life, where it's like, you know what? It's more important things that I need in my life than some man. And I say that because I came to a point in my life was like, okay, you could love, you could love that man to the ends of the earth, you could love his dirty drawers, whatever. But if that man is not bringing anything into your life to make you a better individual or being your cheerleader in life, vice versa. If it's that man is not in your life or that woman's not in your life being your cheerleader and wishing and pushing you forward to do better in life, that means get rid of them because they're bloodsuckers, and that means they're just taking from you and not giving or feeding your spirit. And that's, I think, is part of what's missing in a lot of relationships, a lot of the shows. I know they give you snippets of a person's life, but when do you give them a piece of their life that shows you what they're really doing in real time? See, because y'all know, I used to watch Housewives of Atlanta. I used to watch Housewives of Beverly Hills. I used to watch all that. They were good then. Yeah, they had some arguing or whatever, and somebody cussing people out, and some information might pop out later. But it didn't come to the point where before the show starts, all the chaos and disruption happens, and then y'all find out on the show why all that shenanigans happened. That doesn't make sense to me. Now, y'all can let me know if it makes sense to y'all. But I believe if you have a storyline and you're going on one of those shows, you should have a full out storyline. What's the beginning? What's the middle? What's the end? The beginning, the middle, and the end. That's how a story works. Clown behavior. Thank you. Because it's like, when is arguing and fussing and fighting? When does that stop? When does that put a back seat to the point where it's like, okay, she got a clothing line. Like I said, everybody was here to celebrate Sheree when we thought her clothing line was out there. But she played in people's face. And that was sad because we made it for 10 years for her to do this clothing line. She could have been in the background making money moves. But what she was doing, plotting and scamming and scheming. And that's when stuff goes bad or goes wrong. Because just like she tried to bring her man on the show. And I haven't watched Housewives in Atlanta since, when was the last time right before Nene left, I think it was. No, right after Nene left. I tried to watch a couple of episodes and it didn't feel right to me. Matter of fact, I stopped watching when Candy left. I'm happy Portia's back. But I need Portia to sit still and be quiet because, girl, you married to Simon. You still married to Simon. And I don't care what Dennis does. You should be happy you're not dating Dennis and he cheating on you with Drew. I'm just saying. That man don't belong to you, Portia Williams. Dennis don't belong to you. He is just your child's father. You didn't marry him. He cheated on you and you learned. So my thing is, what you gonna do from now on? Stop arguing with Dennis about Drew. If he gonna mess with Drew or whoever else he gonna mess with. Hey, the truth. What's up, love? How you doing? No proper work ethic. They don't. What's up, sis? How you doing? Bro, how you been? Let me give you some music. Okay, for coming through. Okay. Where'd it go? Because y'all all royal gladiators no matter where y'all are. How about that? That has to be done over. But anywho, welcome to the chat, love. I'm surprised you find this channel because I have the other one, and I figured most people didn't follow this one. So I'm glad you over here. I was doing well, came to support my sister. I appreciate your love. I really, really do. Thank you for coming over. I really do. I hope you save this channel. And feel free to share the channel with some people because I need to build my subscribers over here as well. I hope you had a good night last night. I know it's early here in Jersey because it's only 2:30, 2:21 in Jersey. And I know some people are still asleep. Some people may just be getting up and getting ready for work. I done slept all damn day. I was supposed to go live earlier on Astute Queen Bee, but child, I went to sleep and slept all day. So I done woke up. I said I might as well get up, start my cleaning, washing some dishes and stuff that I didn't get to do yesterday, and start separating some clothes to wash. But I was like, I'm gonna jump up here on my other channel because I ain't been over here in a minute. And I said, let me get myself up here and go see what's going on with the good people, see how they doing, and run off at my mouth a little bit. Okay. So that's what I'm over here doing, child. Over here running off at my mouth. But I was just tripping off of all the Bravo shows, all the I don't watch those baddies and all that stuff. I can't watch that stuff. It's just team too much. And I'm like, we left all that stuff alone. To me, as a 57-year-old, I left all that chaos and disruption they got going on back to MTV days. I don't have time for shenanigans and funuckery, so I stay out of it. But if I feel a way about something, I'm gonna speak on it. So that's the only why I'm over here running my mouth about it. Because I was like looking and seeing that the guys is arguing on Married to Medicine. They was fighting on Married to Medicine on a reunion, I heard. And I'm like, that's crazy. Y'all grown ass men, y'all doctors, and y'all are running around here acting like kids in a street fight. Then you got Portia them over there yelling at people. Portia, you just came back on the show. I know they brought you back to be the head queen in charge. But Portia, stop arguing with people over Dennis. Dennis is your child's father. Where that man lays his head at night is not your business unless y'all getting back together. I don't know if Drew's messing with that man or not. But as long as Drew is from underneath, what's that weirdo's name? Underneath Ralph's thumb, I'm happy for her. Because everybody that knows Ralph and Hotel Hope are the same individual. That's why they hang so tough, because they both shiesty as hell. Hey Cam, I am enjoying your commentary. You are telling the truth. I subscribed and hit the like. But thank you, love. I appreciate that. Let me give you a little love. I have my regular backup channel. Well, my regular channel, which is Astute Queen Bee's Thoughts. Feel free to come on over there. Let me give you a little love.
You'll never get far. This is your daily reminder. Ain't no one like her. She's not one of them. Don't play with that girl. She's not one of them.
Okay, welcome to the chat, love. I got a bunch of stuff I'm adding on here. So thank you for coming over and subscribing to the channel. I hope that you will continue to come back. And like I said, if you don't see me over here, I'm going to give you the link to my main page, and you could come on over there and hang with us sometimes, because on Tuesdays, for the ones that don't know over here, I do Temperature Tech Tuesdays. Okay? Temperature Tech Tuesdays, I do it every Tuesday. And that's to let y'all know that we are over there. And if you want to join the membership, here go the link for that for my other channel, because this channel is not monetized. That one is, and that's where I do most of my content until I could build up this channel right here. So I'm gonna put the link there. That's the channel. Thank you. I appreciate that. So as I was saying, I'm trying to understand why are these grown adults in their 40s and 50s arguing and fussing and screaming and hollering about stuff that they have no control over. Like, when is being a reality star and owning your own business, when is that not never enough? When is that not never enough? Because if y'all come on the show, like y'all know Nene, Cynthia, Kenya before, Kenya done messed it up. So it's like whatever now. But they showed you their lives They let you into their homes. Like Nene let you meet Greg. She let you meet her children. She let you. We all fought with her while Greg battled his cancer issues. We were there, and those are the type of things. To me, I may be wrong, but those type of life altering decisions and changes in life, those are the things that people want to see on those shows. We want to see, where did you come from? How did you get to where you are? What started you in doing the things that you did? We learn Nene's story. We all know Candy's story, semi. Kenya, we know her story with her mom and all that. And shout out, who was that told her that? I think it was somebody told Kenya, and I thought that was the best advice they could have gave Kenya. And somebody, I think it's one of those tarot ladies, they told Kenya, stop trying to reach out to your mother. Let that relationship go. And I understand that because Kenya has been fighting, trying to be nice to this lady, wanting a relationship with her mom and all that other stuff. And I feel bad for her because she wasn't able to get that. But if anybody remembers, Kenya's mother was starting to send gifts to the grandbaby. And my thing is, if you can't have a conversation with me, the mother of this child, your grandchild, you can't explain anything to me of what happened with my childhood, why you didn't want it. Hey, Sandra, what's up? If you can't explain none of that to me, I don't need you in my child's life. If you can't have a conversation with me, that's just me. I don't know how y'all feel, but if you don't want nothing to do with me, why would you want something to do with my child? That's how I think. So unless the mother would take the time to get some counseling and let them talk and explain to Kenya why she didn't want Kenya, or why she is the way she is towards her. It could be mental issues. We don't know that. But it would be loving and respectful enough for her to explain to her, look, I was in the space at that time. I wasn't trying to have no kids, or this happened or that. Explain something to that girl, because she does deserve to know that. But I wouldn't be chasing that lady 30, 40 years and asking her to accept me, because apparently she got problems with herself. Her mom. I say that, and that's my personal opinion. Y'all don't have to agree, but I think the mom has an issue, a mental issue, and that's one of the reasons why she don't want to do it, or something happened to her, and that's why she's not in a space where she could be the she don't even have to be Kenya's mother. She could just be a woman that Kenya knows, that she know gave birth to her, and a individual that can explain to her, look, this is what happened. This is why I can't do this. I don't care. She don't have to do it. Hey, Mary Willis, she don't have to do it. What you say, going back to bed? Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll be listening from the bed. Love you. Love you too. Thank you for hitting that like button and for coming through. I'm going to give you a little something, something. Here the other. Oh, I've got two of them up here. Let me delete this one.
You'll never get far. This is your daily reminder. Ain't no one like her. She's not one of them. Don't play with that girl. She's not one of them.
Okay. Thank you, love. Get you some rest. Don't oversleep either. Because listen, I done slept all day. I went to sleep yesterday morning yesterday afternoon about 2:00. And I slept all day. So I'm here and I'm being entertained. So I thank y'all for coming to hang with me. I'm, like I said, I know it's late, but it ain't late as I think it is. Because hell, we still got 4 hours before 6:30 a.m. But I said I'm gonna jump my tail up here anyway, because I ain't been over here in a minute. And I know most of the people on that side of my YouTube, they hiding or they sleep. You can't deal with my child without me speaking. Exactly. And that's why I said I don't understand how she feel it's okay to send the baby gifts, but you don't have to talk to me. Yeah, I'm not doing that. You're gonna respect me as the child's mother. And if you can't respect me as your own damn child, I don't want nothing to do with you. That's just me. Because kids don't ask to come here. Okay? The children don't ask to come here. But when you bring them into this world, it's your responsibility to take care of them or find the best person that can take care of them. That's why I said I don't understand. And I'm going to tell y'all, I'm a talker, and I will talk y'all all around in circles, but I'll bring it back to Housewives of Atlanta. I promise y'all. So never get it twisted. I'm always thinking and always doing team too much sometimes. But when you come, because I don't know if maybe her mama didn't want us to be seen on the cameras because they was really trying to shove them cameras in people's face when she was on the show. And I think personally Kenya should have handled that off the show. Now, if you was going to build a relationship with your mama, go ahead and build it. Or try to understand why she is the way she is. Because I never understood why Kenya's aunts never stood up for Kenya in that way. They just accepted the mother ain't want nothing to do with her, and that was it. That made no sense to me. Even her dad. The dad knew what was going on, wasn't saying shit. So y'all got to know something of why that lady don't want nothing to do with me, why she don't want to talk to me, she don't want to be in my life. Y'all know something. So tell me. Kenya in her 40s, tell that girl. She should be able to handle it now. She should be able to handle that stuff now. And if she can't, then she needs to get some therapy. Because I believe Kenya's mother is the reason why Kenya has made all the crazy choices she has decided to make. Because anybody know when Portia, excuse me, Portia, I ain't even put that on you. When Kenya married Mark and she married him on a low, that let me know something about Kenya as well. And I say that because you didn't want nobody to know you married that man. Y'all ran off and got married. Then he started calling you Ken. Girl, your name is Kenya. Why you let that man call you a man's name? And Mark act like he didn't even like Kenya. So why marry her if you didn't like her? Like I said, I look at a long stretch of a scenario. I don't just go I go bit by bit. So when I think back on those episodes Kenya was on there and she was trying to fight for a way to talk to her mother and get a relationship with her mother, I paid attention to all that. And I said, that's why Kenya acts the way she does. Because she's so busy trying to be accepted. As beautiful as she is, but her spirit is not beautiful. And that's part of her problem. Instead of leading with your heart, people are leading with their attitudes. They leading with their attitudes or what you want, not what's best for you or what's best for that person. They want to move through things on what they think is best for you. Nobody knows what's best for you but you, unless you're a person that sits and talks to people. Like I, said the rabbit, because Kenya's dealing with a lot of shit. She's dealing with a lot of people not wanting her. And I believe that every cast member on Roja should have a therapist, or there should be a therapist with them that can help them deal with the issues that they have with family members, friends, each other, whatever. Because I don't think it would be so much angst and wanting to argue, fuss, and fight all the time if people would learn how to have real conversations. There has to be a beginning, a middle, and an end. Just like if you was writing a book report. Y'all know if you didn't write a beginning, the middle, and the end, you're going to fail at. So people need to start acting like life is a test, because that's what life is. God gives you a choice whether you give you two roads, right road, wrong road. Right road, wrong road. So you got to figure out which lane you're going to take. So that's why I said with Kenya got her own self kicked off of Roja. And that's the other thing that blew my mind. Because I'm like, Kenya, you were there when Sheree bought Hotel Hope on that show. You know it was a scam and y'all didn't like the way he was talking to people or being disrespectful to the women. So why would you sit there, Kenya Moore, and mess up your Bravo check, embarrass yourself, and put those semi-naked pictures of whatever it was she put in her grand opening to be disrespectful to that girl? Why would you do that? You wouldn't want nobody to do that to you. Why would you do that? See, like I said, I don't even watch Roll High no more, but I do watch certain things that they do, and it makes no sense to me because everybody's always like, "Oh, it's supposed to be women empowerment," but nobody's empowering women. People want to see women fight, fuss, and argue. That's it. I don't know why they think that's entertaining, because it's not entertaining to watch women argue, fuss, and fight over men, money, a job, none of that. Hey, TNTG mom, what's up, love? How you doing? Let me give you something a little special because it's middle of the night, but I'm still gonna give you something special. Okay. Okay, welcome to the chat. What's up, TNTG mom? How you feeling, love? How you been? Listen, I'm just sitting up here running off my mouth. Like I said, it's late, but the queen is up. So I said, let me jump my hightail over here and get on my backup channel and have some fun with the people. At her own grand opening, that's what I'm like. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Because now you took a check out of you and your daughter pocket. Now you took a check out of you and your daughter pocket because you wanted to get back at that girl. That was crazy to me. And I'm like, Kenya, you know better. But I'm going to tell y'all a secret. Don't tell nobody. But I'm honest. I'm being honest with this part, y'all. I'm being silly, but I'm being honest. Thoughts of Astute Queen B, Astute Queen B Thoughts, whichever way you want to put my name, okay? I still believe the reason why they keep doing and pulling them little stupid stunts on Bravo is because them same goofy women, them same goofy women be listening to Carl Lucifer. And I believe he be helping them put them little plots and plans together until they mess around and blow their own stuff on that show. That's what I think. I get mad every time I think Kenya's an Aquarius. It irritates my spirit. I ain't gonna lie, because I don't act like that. I don't know if I'm not a typical Aquarius. I don't know. Maybe I'm not a typical Aquarius, because most Aquariuses I know are very loving people and they understand unless you cross them. That's when they act a fool. We act a fool when you cross us, not beforehand, but after you cross us, that's when we change. But Kenya, she came on there twirling and everybody enjoyed it. I didn't like when she was picking with Apollo. I thought that was crazy. But if her and what's the name was friends and she didn't have a problem with it, how am I have a problem with it? But I had a problem with Kenya playing around with Apollo when he was on there. That wasn't cool to me. I didn't like, just like even with Phaedra, Portia, and them, and when they put that told that lie on Candy, I still believe Carl Lucifer had something to do with that because he was mad at Candy. But that's just my thoughts. Y'all let me know. Do y'all think that Carl Lucifer might be putting bugs in the people's ear over there? Because y'all know he always in Nene face. He was always in Kenya face. He was always in Sheree face. Every time somebody come on his show, that nightcap shit he had, every time somebody would come on that show, they would go back to their own places, and the next thing you knew, they was on their show acting fools. Like, everybody could say it. People could dislike Nene all they want. Nene made that show. Nene made that show fun. Nene made that show fun, and they need Nene back on that show. Like Portia, I used to love Portia. Even when Portia running around here kicking everybody's ass, I loved Portia because I understood she has been held captive for so long by what's that man, that thing she married? What was his name? Cordez? No, Cordell. Child, my brother-in-law's name is Cordez. Cordell. When she married that monkey, that man had her on lockdown in the house on a regular. So when Portia got loose, y'all know when kids be I'm gonna say this because it's funny to me, but you know how some kids that grew up in the church and they went to church just about 4 times a week and was always with their parents. But when they get outside them parents, they run loose, start getting high and drinking and they start doing all that crazy stuff. That's what she was doing to me. I used to say, "Oh, can you act? She looking for some sympathy." Okay, but you can't ask me for sympathy if you running amok, and that's what Kenya been doing. Kenya been running amok, and like I said, Portia. I liked Portia at first. I felt bad for Portia because I seen how Cordell had her all tied up and hemmed up and scared to speak and had to ask all these questions. I saw that. And when Portia got away from that and she got loose, baby, Portia lost her mind and said, "You know what? I'm going to do whatever the hell I want to do. And don't nobody like it too bad." That daughter changed Portia for a while. And her being in love with Dennis changed her for a while. But when Dennis started cheating, Portia went right back into that cocoon and said, "Let me rebuild myself." That's what she did to me. Because now you married that man, and I think she's mad at I ain't gonna lie. I think she's mad at what's her name? What a pretty self. Shamia. Because I think Shamia picked the right African and she got the wrong one. I think that Portia is pissed at that because Shamia found the golden egg and all she got was a rotten egg. That's why I said I don't know if it's women that need some self-love and what their problem is, because it's like, stop making it seem like a man. Yeah, Chad, with his hideous self, I couldn't stand him. He treated her so bad. And then he made the girl feel bad because she lost the baby. That pissed me off. I used to want to fight Cordell. I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to fight that man. And I don't even know that man. I ain't even know Portia, but I felt bad for her the way he did her. I said, but if you think that was outrageous, wasn't it? And I think Apollo had fun doing that. I ain't gonna lie. I thought he had fun pissing Phaedra off. Just like to me. Why would y'all bring Apollo to Married to Medicine because Phaedra over there? Phaedra not with Apollo. He married to somebody else. Why would you bring him over there? Because his ex-wife was over there. See, that's what I'm saying. These grown-ass women, like, I used to like Phaedra. I believe he got something to do with that, Mary Willis. I promise you I do. I promise you I do. I wholeheartedly believe he had them. Yeah, you do this. I'm gonna help. That's why he helped Sheree get that check over there. You hear, you took Martell ass over there, and I still don't understand why you did that. Everybody knew it was fake. Everybody knew it was fake. Nobody believed Martell was dating that girl. Martell ain't have enough money for Sheree Hill. I mean Sheree Hill, child. Sheree Whitfield. He ain't have enough. He ain't even had no money. He was just arm candy for Sheree, for them to both make a check. That was it. That's why I laughed when Mel read that shit in the court papers and said it was in the court papers stating that it was a business agreement. They wasn't no real couple. But I'm like, Sheree puts herself in those positions all the time and she never gets a come up from it. So it's like, girl, go back to the drawing board and start over. Even Phaedra. When we first met Phaedra was supposed to be the Southern Belle. Now, y'all know, people that grow up down south, I've learned from hanging down south as a kid in North Carolina. Then people that claim they're Southern Belle, they ain't really Southern Belles. A lot of them be a bunch of 304s hiding underneath the mask of I'm a Southern Belle. I've seen women do that. I'm like, you a Southern Belle, but you the biggest trick out here. I'm confused. Because they hide behind that Southern Belle label. And that's what Phaedra did when she first came to Housewives of Atlanta. Then they showed us her being a lawyer. They showed us people's lives back then. What are they showing you now that was different from back then? Because like I said, I don't watch the show. I stopped watching, I think, right before Candy left. Because I didn't like the way things were going. And that's why I said I believe Carl Lucifer King digs in them girls' ears because they swear he's their friend when he don't like black women at all. He thinks we are a check. He thinks, and this is what I see. I think Carlos thinks we are a check. We as women bring no value to nothing. We only bring chaos and disruption. Now, to me, that's what he brings. He brings chaos and disruption. Because again, I'm going to say this, and I don't normally say this, but I'm going to say this. I ain't going to lie. Y'all know I say what I want to say and I don't be caring. Just like if they're really supposed to be taping for this show, of course, there's nobody for you know what? Mary Willis, I said the same thing. And I think when it comes to her, I believe it's a problem she's had since she was young. I'm not going to lie. I think that ever since she was married to Cordell, and in between that time of meeting new gentlemen and hanging with Phaedra and all of them, I think she started to look at life differently. And I think Portia has got to the point where, like, you know what? I'm going to do what I want to do. And whoever don't like it, too damn bad. That's what I think Portia does. I think just like her going after Simon, I don't know what she was thinking, but I think she knew Simon before. And again, anything I say on here is my personal thoughts, my personal opinion. Just in case somebody say, oh, she said you. Nope, I ain't said shit. Sheree is beautiful, but she always picks the wrong guy. She has low self-esteem. She do. You see what she married. Hell, this is another thing that blew my mind. Y'all know when Sheree had that baby shower for her grandbaby, and her ex-husband bought his other daughter that she never knew he even had. But the kids, the siblings knew of the daughter. But Sheree never, out of all them years they was married, she never knew that man had that daughter. They've been married, divorced for years, and she never knew about that other daughter until he brought that girl to that party. That's why I believe Sheree don't know how to function, because she let Bob Whitfield with his big galoot ass that tried to choke her out. She let him dictate to her life for me. Crazy as hell, because when that man told her, oh, I ain't choke you hard enough, he should have been in jail for trying to choke you out, girl. Exactly. I believe that. I wholeheartedly believe that, because he was so busy trying to clean up his image. You can't clean up shit. You just can't. Shit gonna stink no matter where you put it, no matter what you pack it in, it's gonna stink. And that's what that was right there. Some shit. And that's why I say when I look at the shows and I'm like, something ain't right no more. It's like nobody has no standards, no morals, no moral compass. They don't care about hurting other people's feelings. They don't care about hurting other people's families. And that's what Carl Lucifer is. He is the demon of all demons. And I believe he adds to all that funuckery they be having on Roja. All that drama they gonna marry to Mezzin. Just like he liked to hang with Dr. Hellish. Dr. Hellish don't have no respect for nobody. She don't even have respect for herself or her husband. That's why I don't watch Married to Medicine no more. Because Dr. Hellish is a loose cannon. And she says things and she does things, and she should not be trusted. Dr. Hellish is a problem. That lady couldn't clean my teeth or my kids' teeth. Because the way you act on the internet and on that show shows me your character. Because if y'all are supposed to be these business people, you should be carrying yourself in such a way. Y'all tell me what dentists or doctors y'all know that act like they do. If we to act like they do in our regular jobs, mostly everybody would be fired. They would be fired. Ain't nobody dealing with that. And I think about that whenever time I think about these shows, I'll be like, listen, that don't sound right. And as I was getting ready to say before, if stupid ass Love it. What's that? Love and Marriage Huntsville come back. First of all, I ain't watching it. That was Melody's show. Melody pitched that concept, her and Hotel Hope, and Carl Lucifer has turned it into a laughing stock. So my thing is, if you put Wanda on the show the first fucking time, why would you bring that derelict ass lady back to cause havoc and hell again? Now, y'all wanted Love and Marriage Huntsville to yourselves. Y'all got it. Mel left and the Melameters left. So now what y'all gonna do with this show? Because see, Carl Lucifer don't care about nothing but his bottom dollar. He don't care about you. He don't care about me. He don't care about that cast. He don't care about nobody. He care about what he getting out of it. That's what Carl Lucifer cares about. What he's getting out of it. How stupid he can make women look. How petty he can make women look. That's what Carl Lucifer cares about. He don't like us. He don't support us. He pretend he care, and then lets his little demon, his little flying monkeys loose on people. Yeah, she's starting mess already, and the damn show ain't even on the air. And I'm gonna say this: I don't care who don't like it. That woman bought that boy on that. She was trying to bring that boy on that show to start some shit. Can't nobody tell me anything different because everybody know what that blogger has done on the YouTube streets. Everybody know it. But you bring him, you have him come meet you in Alabama while you knew you was filming. If you didn't think that boy wanted to be filmed, why would you invite him down there hours the time you were filming? Why you didn't wait until way after you were filming to invite him down there? Because you wanted to start shit. You wanted to start shit. And that's what she did. She brought that man there because she wanted to start shit. That's Wanda's whole life, is causing chaos and disruption. That's why her daughter dumb as hell. Yeah, Sheree never knew nothing about that daughter until they had that baby shower. Yep, Bessemer Hillbillies. I was even watching, and again, shout out to Drop the T. I was watching her. She was talking about the streets of mess. And who came up with chitlin cornbread? That nasty ass lady came up with that bullshit. Don't nobody eat that slop. That's slave food. I'm gonna say that. I said that yesterday in a couple of lives. But that's slave food. Don't nobody eat that shit no more. That stuff that Wanda over there making, that stuff that people had to eat when they were slaves and put all that shit together and just eat it just to fill their stomachs up. Don't nobody eat that crap. Who she gonna feed that shit to? Y'all gonna eat some chitlin dressing? Is y'all gonna eat some chitlin dressing? Cause ain't nobody eating that shit. And if anybody is eating that stuff, I hope they stomach fall out. Cause that ain't nothing you should feed anybody. That sound like pig slop is what it sound like. I looked at that damn potato. Okay, I looked at it. I looked at her menu, and half of that shit don't make no sense. But that lady should not be on nobody's television because she don't know how to carry herself like a grown-ass 50-something-year-old woman. Yeah. Nobody never knew nothing about that daughter until he brought her on that show when they did that when Sheree threw that big ass baby shower for that baby. Nobody knew nothing about that daughter except his kids. His kids knew about them kids, about that daughter. But Sheree never knew nothing. Y'all tell me that's crazy. Now we all know there are fathers out there that are rolling stones because a lot of us, myself included, grew up with one of them Rolling Stone daddies. But why your mama a Rolling Stone? Because that's the way it's starting to look to me. Like they making women the Rolling Stones. That man dug on her. Wait, that man dug an hour through that potato before he got to the bottom, and it looked disgusting. It looked like the potato was rotted at the bottom. Child, they damn self. They better blame Carl Lucifer because he the only fool keep coming up with this bullshit. And like I said, if they was really supposed to be filming, why would you invite him down there during the hours of filming if you didn't think you was gonna bring him on, try to sneak him on that show like Tisha and them did with what's that girl? Blue, what's her name? Blue. How they snuck that girl on the show. How they snuck Trisha ass on that show. That's what I said. These shows are not about entertainment anymore. It's about Carl Lucifer and them is about making black women look bad. Just like I have a problem with, let me say this first. Let me say this properly before somebody take what I'm getting ready to say the wrong way. I have no problem with who you love, who you lay down with, who you like. I don't have a problem with none of that. I don't have a problem with gay men, women, whatever. But when it comes to a gay man telling me as a woman that was born a woman that they taught us how to be feminine and ladylike, I got a motherfucking problem with that. That potato looked like it was rotted from the bottom down. So Carl Lucifer think he know what being a black woman mean, and a couple of other people think they know what being a black woman mean, and they have no clue. Carson Blue, thank you, Cam. They don't have a clue what that shit mean. They don't know what it mean. Carson Blue was on that show twice, 3 times, and she should have never been there. But T should have thought they was gonna be slick and play in male face. That's why I said none of them hookers should be trusted. None of them. I don't care if it was Stormisha lying ass. I don't know if it was Cummy Kimmy. I don't care if it was Destitute Destiny. I don't care who it was. None of them bitches hold a candle to regular women. I'm not even gonna compare them to male. Regular women don't act like that. Hold on, y'all. I gotta choke. Let me give y'all some jam while I do this.
I got sauce too, came with that gang, chopper rain, get her up, boom, shine. When I walk through, yeah, she found that who brought you. Twins in the bins once again, yeah.
Ooh, sorry, y'all. I had to choke. And I ain't want to do it in y'all ear. But again, like I was saying, Carson Blue was on that show, should have never been there. Just like they were saying, oh, the reason why they did not, good face, slave. That's what that looked like. It's slave food. That's slave food to me. Because y'all know they used to put the last, that's what they would get as slaves, whatever was left. And that's what it looked like. She just threw shit in a bowl and said that was a potato. I can't even say it right. Because I know how to say potato. So it sounds strange trying to say potato. But that's what I call it. It looked like slave food because I've never seen that in my life. My mother used to cook chitlins. I ain't never heard of none of that shit that lady be making up. But Carl Lucifer brought that lady on there for chaos and confusion. He took and had Martell over on the other show for chaos and confusion to be disrespectful to women like Martell always is. He took his ass on Roja and was being disrespectful to the ladies. And then, excuse me, what tickled me the most was Martell took Sheree out for her birthday, but he ain't even had the money. So he was having people cash app him the money to pay the bill. I said, now you know daggone well, Sheree would have never dated him on her own because he ain't have enough money for her. Should have never dated that man on her own. That's why I said Carl Lucifer had a lot to do with that. It's like I think Carl Lucifer had something to do with Kenya doing that, pulling that stunt at her grand opening. Because what person that has a grand opening would destroy their grand opening by putting somebody else's naked pictures out there? Who does that? Business people don't move like that. So my thing is, was your event fake? Because if your event was fake, okay, that's why you got away with it. But if your event wasn't fake and you were really opening up this business, why would you put poster sized pictures of this lady doing whatever she was doing? I think that's nasty. And that's why so many people don't have respect for women, especially black women. They don't have a lot of respect for black women because black women have sold their souls to the devil too many times. Black women have allowed men to dictate to them what a woman should and shouldn't do. But we're supposed to say, okay, that's fine. You could treat me like crap as long as the paycheck is involved. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Ain't that much money in this world. I'm going to let you devalue me as a black woman. Never going to let that happen. And that's my biggest takeaway from Mel Leaving Love and Marriage Huntsville. You are not going to devalue that woman. That's how I put that out there. We refuse to let you devalue Mel by the shit that's on that show. People are not going to work because of what she did. She is a liability to them. Exactly. And I believe she let Carl Lucifer put that bug in her ear to pull that shit. Because before, you was just mad at Hotel for doing the shit he was doing when he was on Roja. So why you gonna pull some slick stunt like that? Kenya talked about him releasing a revenge P. So why would you do that to somebody else, Kenya? Y'all see where I'm going with this? You thought it was bad for Hotel Hope to say all that crazy shit and talk about his ex-wife like that and do all of that. But it's okay for you to devalue us and make us look bad like they tried to do to Mel on the last reunion. No, ma'am. We're not listening to that and we're not accepting that. See, the bums in the bottom of the barrel that's on that show, they get whatever they got coming. And if they really ever make it to air on the show, they're not gonna have no they're not gonna have no views because they said they didn't need the millimeters. So the millimeters left when Mel left. So the fact that Wanda all of a sudden says the millimeters are okay, yeah, no. Millimeters don't like you either. They don't like your son-in-law. They don't like your daughter. They don't like Dusty. They don't like Martell. We don't like none of them. We don't like faking ass Trish. We don't like faking ass Kimmy. We don't like what's her name? Stormy still. We don't care a damn about none of them people. Cause Stormy still running around here lying and faking and frauding and pretending she this big billionaire when we all know she ain't. She need to get the rest of them orders out there and stop trying to make these fake ass TikTok lives and make it seem like TikTok is covering her when TikTok ain't covering her. I ain't either. I ain't watching it. I ain't talking about it. I don't care if it come on. I'm not doing nothing with that show. They could have that show. They wanted it. They got it. We done with it. We done with it. And the show was just a tad bit too top. They turned Love and Marriage Huntsville into Housewives of Atlanta and what's that damn show Jocelyn Hernandez got with the girls, the little stripper girls? That's how they turned that show into for me. It wasn't entertaining no more. And the only time it was entertaining if Mel was on our screens. That was it. Because they all sitting up there lying. They all making up shit. Let me see. Kenya is no better than Hotel. I'm not a Brit Edie fan, but she didn't deserve what Kenya did to her. Nope, at all. Nasty work. And that's why I be so mad, because I'm like, Kenya, you know better. Why you let them talk you into doing that dumb shit? Or did y'all share a man at one point and you mad at that girl for that? Because you can't tell me you just mad at somebody out of nowhere and you want to drag them so bad you're gonna put them doing nasty stuff. That's revenge P. Don't y'all think that's revenge? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all think that's revenge P to y'all. Because it's revenge P to me. Just because it wasn't a video don't mean it ain't revenge P. If you printed out these big ass poster size pictures and put them all around your function and the girl was naked, that's revenge P. So your revenge P ain't no different than Hotel Hope's revenge P, can you? It's the same thing. The difference is Hotel Hope didn't get to do his, but Kenya did hers. So Kenya, did she steal your man? Why you that mad at that girl? What did that girl do to you that made you put that information out there like that on her? That's why I was saying the other day, like, I have been one of those women that have been back and forth when it comes to riding for women, not riding for women, and then riding for women again. That's me. I've never been a girly girl because I used to sit back and ask girls and they used to laugh at me. And I'm like, why do y'all, only thing y'all talk about is boys? Who you gonna hump today? You want to fight and cut somebody's face. That's the shit they wanted to do. That wasn't entertaining to me. So I hung with the guys. So I learned how guys use the little, the little ways to get a woman or a line to get a woman. I used to hang around men so I could watch the shit that they was doing and how they would talk to ladies or how they would get a girl or what lines they would run off to them. And I started saying, y'all girls is silly-minded as hell because y'all really be falling for this? I've had a man try to run a line on me, and before he could finish his sentence, I started repeating what he was going to say. And he was like, wait a minute, how you know I was going to say that? I said, because men use them lines all the time. I said, I hang around guys for a reason. I want to know what y'all think about us women or girls, because I was a girl then. What y'all think about us? What makes you think that girl over there is easier than that girl over there? How many episodes? Nope, I ain't even gonna lie. I know it was the end of last season. I know it was the end of last season of Roja, I do believe. But I stopped watching it because I didn't like the way it was going. It was turning into something different. They have turned all of those shows into something negative. Because y'all know everybody was down, couldn't wait till Sunday got here to watch Housewives of Atlanta. Housewives of Atlanta. My thing was Housewives of Atlanta, Housewives of Beverly Hills, all of that. Like, look at Potomac. Potomac used to be almost like a standard, if y'all know what I mean. When the ladies from Potomac came on, they were supposed to be, this highfalutin women that lived in the DMV area or Potomac, because most of them didn't even live in Potomac and still don't. I think the only ones that lived in Potomac was Karen and Giselle. But y'all see how that show turned into some chaos and disruption? Because Robin needed to go, because Robin wasn't doing shit. They just literally started bringing people back on the show just to have them there. Because Robin should have been gone like 4th season. Yeah. Potomac became trash. It's trash now. Potomac used to be the bomb back in the day when they first came out. Yeah, Mary Willis, we out of there. It used to be the bomb when it came out. But you got that damn Giselle Giselle and Robin, the two green-eyed bandits, going after people. Once they found that Monique and Chris had them houses, baby, they was mad. They had an issue and a gripe with her, with Monique. I love Monique. Shout out to Monique Samuel, or whatever her last name is now. I don't know if she changed it or not. But shout out to Monique Samuel, because Monique told it, and I was glad she finally told it, because Monique made that show good. I hate that her and Candace and Diller ended up in that fight, but they wanted them girls to fight. That's why they kept doing the shit they was doing. And that's when stuff stopped being fun to me. That's when Thomas stopped being fun to me. Because Candace had a mouth and people was mad because, oh, Candace could say what she wants. She didn't put her hands on nobody. But y'all know, as grown adults, if somebody run off of their mouth and talk shit to you long enough, you gonna jump on somebody. You ain't gonna stand there and just let somebody continue to talk crazy to you. You just not. So for people to think that Monique should have never touched Candace should have stayed out of her face. Candace should have stopped poking that bear. I didn't feel bad for Candace. I ain't gonna front. Because you kept poking Monique and you kept poking that bear and y'all kept poking. So when she snapped off and lit your ass up, then y'all mad. I wasn't mad because y'all wanted her to go there. So she went there. But then y'all got mad at Monique. What? Y'all been trying to get that girl to fight. They feel like unless women are fighting, it's not entertaining. But I got a news for y'all. Bravo, own all of that. Black women fighting ain't entertaining at all. If y'all want to make fighting videos and ignorant ratchet shit, take that shit to Zeus, because we don't want to see it on our regular TVs. I don't. That's why I don't pay a cable bill, because I'm not paying Bravo. I'm not paying it because I don't want to see none of that mess. We deserve better. We deserve to watch women build, not tear each other down. Because where do y'all see men do that? That's why they never have an all cast of men. And I wish somebody would make an all cast of men for a show. And you'll see the difference. I don't care how much men argue, fuss, and fight. They ain't gonna let you embarrass them but so much. They just not. Unless they them ghetto people that just like to fight all the time. Them the only people you're gonna see running amok like that. It's people that like to fight all the time. But those are grown adults on them shows. And it has to come a time where you say, you know what, enough is enough. I'm not watching this shit. I don't want to see that. That's not what I want to see. Exactly. Child. Yeah, Candace Wiggs did stay on, did the girl, listen. Because Monique grabbed that ass. And I was for it. I ain't gonna lie. Because like I said, y'all kept picking. Y'all kept picking at Monique. Y'all wanted Monique to explode. And when she did, then y'all was scared. Everybody was distraught and scared. But y'all wasn't mad at that black woman as long as she was getting mad. Y'all loved it. They was eating it up. But as soon as she put her hands on Candace, y'all mad. What? What did y'all think? That's like putting... What's that movie? Ben. Remember when they took the mice and stuck them... If you take a mouse and stick it in the wall and put a Brillo pad, he's still gonna chew through it. He want to get through some type of way. And to me, that's what that was. It was like a powder keg waiting to explode. And y'all kept nitpicking and nitpicking and nitpicking. Just like they try to say, oh, Monique had that baby. That ain't even Chris' baby. That shit was disrespectful and she should have sued the shit out of them girls. Trying to say she was sleeping with her trainer. Why would y'all do that? Why are y'all trying to destroy black families? Black marriages? Why? Why? Anything. I want to see a show that is highlighting black marriages fighting through whatever's going on in their lives. Showing them getting counseling. You want to show some stuff? Show some real stuff. Not showing black women always arguing, fussing, and fighting, because that's not us. We're not a monolith. That's not what we do every day. Black women go to work, raise their kids, take care of their husband, take care of their man, take care of themselves. That's what black women do on a regular daily basis. We're not running around here trying to fight people. Because when you get a certain age, that fighting don't work. That fighting don't work no more. That's why people run around here pulling out pow-pows on people. Because people don't have the they jealous of Monique. They was mad as hell at her ass when she said she had all them houses. Girl, they ain't know what to do. They was like, wait, what? And hell, what's that girl? Giselle was the first person that lived in a damn what the hell she looked? It looked like she was living in a storage unit her damn self. Yeah, we got Dustiana in a storage unit. We got Giselle looking like she living in a storage unit or a garage or something. That is the weirdest house I've ever seen. Hey, Kim B, what's up, love? How you doing? How you doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Grand Rising. Let me give you a little
You'll
love.
never get far. This is your daily reminder. Ain't no one like her. She's not one of them. Don't play with that girl. She's not one of them.
Okay. Welcome to the chat, love. How you doing? Girl, if you change your name around, because I'm like, wait a minute, why she got more letters in there? KB, girl, you confuse me. Listen, how you been, love? Like, we don't want to see black women fighting. We want to see black women get into the bag. That's what we want to see. Okay. We want to see black women get into the bag. That's why I said I hope and pray. Y'all pray with me because I hope that Mel brings something to her own network where it shows black people doing the damn thing. That's what I want to see. I don't know about y'all, but that's what I want to see. I want to see black folks doing the damn thing. I don't want to see black folks arguing, fussing, and fighting over no man, over no woman, over no kid. I don't want to see none of that. I don't want to see none of that. I want to see black folks doing some real shit. Because it's black folks out here building business and doing all kinds of stuff. That's what I want to see. Because that's a representation of me. Not them broads running around here fighting every 5 seconds. That's not a representation of me. I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover, baby. You don't know. We don't do that. Grown women know how to carry themselves. But they show us on TV shows as if we don't know how to act and wonder why people look at us like we crazy. I know that's right. We don't want to see that black people need to stick more together now. Listen, I believe Mel and her team are working on something. I do too. I can't listen. I'm waiting for Nubian Network to take off. I really am. Oh, and a friendly reminder for the people that don't follow Mel, if you do, make sure y'all go over on her TikTok. I'm gonna tell y'all now. Go over on her TikTok. On her profile is Melody Cherie 11. It says showcase. Go on her go on her wall, on her TikTok, and it says live event. Schedule over there for your live event. One, so you can win a gift. And also, if you're trying to get you some 7th Avenue products, because she is going live on March 29th, ain't it? I think it's 29th. Let me look. I'm gonna give y'all the right date. I don't want to give y'all the wrong date. Why do you always do this? Let me do this. Yeah, 29th. So make sure y'all are registered. I registered as soon as Mel put it up the other day. But make sure y'all are registered if y'all ain't. Go over there, make sure y'all register. Because again, you can win some free prizes. Plus, she be giving away stuff. She coming with some new products. We're going to have some fun over there. I'll be in the building. I'll probably be in the chat. And try not to go broke, y'all, because y'all know Mel is tearing these pockets down, okay? I know she made my ass broke last time I bought some stuff. I said, wait till I show her all the stuff I got. And I'm still missing some stuff. But if y'all are 7th Avenue Beauty fans, please check it out. If you not, go become a 7th Avenue Beauty fan. I promise you, I would not lead y'all astray. That is some of the best products you will ever see. If you have hyperpigmentation on your skin, if you have psoriasis and stuff, a lot of that stuff helps with it. Because now it's time for me to get back to fixing my face. Because if I don't, hey TT the Oracle, how you doing, love? Welcome to the chat. Let me give you some love. Okay, welcome to the chat. Let me give me. And I've been changing it up because I'm over here on this channel and I'm not on my other one. So I've been changing y'all little things up just to give y'all some love and welcome y'all in the building. Listen, hey, what's up? My degree is real. What's up, sis? How you been? I done caught y'all in the middle of the night. Y'all up here hanging with me. Thank you for coming to hang with me. Let me give my girl my degree is real some love. I'm changing them up, y'all. I promise. You'll never get far. This is your daily reminder. Ain't no one like her. She's not one of them. Don't play with that girl. She's not one of them. Okay. I like that little thing. I was having fun with it. Trying to make it a little longer. It's good to see y'all too. Listen, I be all over the place. I usually be on my main channel, which is of Stu Queeby's Thoughts. So if y'all don't know about that channel, go over there and check that out. I think I dropped the link in the chat for that. If y'all want to also join the membership, feel free to do so. You just woke up, girl. I've been up since midnight. I woke up at midnight and I was like, let me go jump online because I ain't doing nothing. And I done slept all day. Okay. Y'all, I'm having issues with sleep. And I'm a person that suffers from and y'all know, for people that know me, y'all know I don't bite my tongue. I'm real. I tell y'all what it is. I suffer from anxiety and depression. So if I don't take my sleep meds, it's like about 7 different meds I have to take at one time. If I don't take them, I can't sleep. So for the last week and a half, I've been up in the middle of the night. So for the people that don't know, if you catch me up late in the night, it's because a sister can't sleep and Anna came online, and we're going to have conversations in the middle of the night if I can't sleep. Okay, just letting y'all know that. But other than that, most of my stuff is during the day. But until I get back on my proper sleep patterns, y'all gonna see a Stu Queen Bee or Thoughts of a Stu Queen Bee, one of the 2 channels. What's up, Just the Tea, please? What's up, sis? I'm gonna be over there. Listen. Good morning, love. Good morning. Yeah. And I might, for the people that suffer like I do. Wait, let me give Just the Tea, please, because this is my girl right here. I got to give her some love. Oh. Okay, welcome to the chat, love. TNTG mom, you might want to come hang with me because I started doing it before, but I had stopped. So if y'all want to, y'all could check out. There is a folder I have. I'm going to show y'all. I have a folder that I had started originally doing my my devotionals, but I also have a book that I'm going over that y'all might want to participate in, maybe not sure. But I talk about dealing with anxiety and depression. So yeah, please hit that like button. Thank you, family. We appreciate it. But yeah, we're gonna be talking about dealing with suffering with anxiety and depression because I deal with it. It's no fun. It's annoying as hell sometimes. Some days are better than others. But I do not allow that to stop me from being who I am. I'm always going to be real. I'm always going to keep it funky with y'all at all costs. I don't have a problem with doing that because I expect people to be honest and open with themselves. Wait a minute. Where'd it go? I'm about to show y'all because I do have Controlling My Anxiety and Depression. I have a book for that. So we will be going back talking about that again because it's needed. There's a lot of people that suffer from it and they don't want to talk about it, but I do. So we're going to be talking about dealing with anxiety and depression. So I want to show y'all this, that I do have a folder for that already that I started and I need to go back filling them up. So let me remove this banner over this overlay right here and y'all will see it right here. Controlling Anxiety and Depression. That's what this folder right here is for. So if y'all want to learn some stuff about dealing with anxiety and depression or y'all want some tips, feel free to check out that folder because I'm going to be adding more stuff in that folder. And I have the whole entire book. And it's about controlling your anxiety and your depression. Let me see. It ain't going to play, but let me see how many parts I got in here. On chapter 4. So I have to go back and add some more. But those are for dealing with anxiety and depression. Like I tell people, I got a folder for everything you may need. But I wanted to show that to y'all. That's there. I said I was going to tell people what I have, and they might find something that entertains them or helps you. Close that out. Get out of here. I don't want to hear the music. I also have, where'd it go? I have my daily devotions up there for every month. I have to finish updating March because I did all of the daily devotions over again. A daily devotion covers for every day of the year. So every month, there's a folder for that. If you want to check out those daily devotions, because those can help you deal with your anxiety and depression sometimes, it'll help you level out and relax a little bit. So if y'all want to check them out, check them out. What else I said I had? I have the Queen rants because people like to listen to me cuss people out. So those are there. I was doing One Day My Soul Opened Up by Ayana Van Zant, which I will be going back to doing. If y'all are people that love the Bible and you go through the Bible a lot, girl, I take what? Xanax, I take gabapentin, I take a bunch of stuff. And if I don't have my full concoction, I will never go to sleep. So if I sound wide awake, it's because I am. I slept for a little while. I had to take some NyQuil. I got the Sister Rules. Y'all will love that folder. It's hilarious. And if y'all are up later on, I'm trying to think of what time did I schedule it for. Let me see what time I scheduled it for, y'all. We're going to be doing the Temperature Tuesdays today. Okay, that's at 1 o'clock. So hopefully y'all will come through and come join us on Temperature Tuesdays. I like to check and see how everybody's feeling. Every Tuesday, that's what I do. I want to see how you're feeling on Tuesday, and I also do it on Fridays. So if y'all want to come hang out over there, come on over there. I would welcome you all over there, okay? And then, like I said, in the middle of the night, sometimes y'all might catch my ass live over here or over there because I need to bring some more traction to this channel. So y'all do me a favor and help me. I ain't that far away from my 3,000 on a Stu Queen Bee's Thoughts. So shout out to everybody that subscribed to that channel. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Y'all are making a sister feel good. I'm telling y'all. But let me get on back to what I was babbling about before. These weird people and how they treat us as Black women. They don't respect us. It's bad enough. I'm tired of, like I said, I love gay people. I don't have a problem with them. I got gay people in my family. It's not a problem. But don't tell me that a man can tell me how to ever be a woman or be feminine, because they can't. They can't. And I do have a conversation y'all might want to join me in, because y'all know I've been going over Family and Fiance, right? And I was watching one last night, well, yesterday rather, the last episode of it, and it pissed me off because the mother they're not Haitian, but they are, I forgot what they are, but the mother was so nasty. And I'm like, I understand in different cultures, you have to respect we're supposed to always respect your elders, but there are certain things that I don't feel are fair to us as Americans that don't know different nationalities, cultures, because they made the young lady feel really, really bad because she did not take the mother's plate away when she came over there after dinner. If that's not part of her culture, how would she know that? If her man didn't explain that to her, how would she know that? So I want to have a conversation with y'all, and I hope y'all will come over there and join the conversation later. I want to talk about the culture differences we have with other cultures and how it seems like they expect us to know what they want from us or what rules they have to follow instead of explaining it to people. Because I know my son dated a Haitian girl, which I love her to death, and that's my girl. She gonna always be my baby. And I know her mom wanted to. You fighting it, Mary Willis? We gonna have a conversation about it. And Mary, I'm gonna tell y'all, if y'all ever need me, and that's just how I am, I take being my sister's keeper I take it very serious for anybody that knows me. If you ever need to holler at me, hit me in my DMs on Instagram or on Twitter. If you ever need to rant or complain about something, I'm always there. I don't judge because, again, we all deal with something. So, Mary Willis, if you need to talk, know I'm here because I know how it is. Just know that. Dealing with depression and anxiety is a lot. And I don't care if you got 2 9-to-5 jobs, you got a house full of kids, or you by yourself, it's still a lot. Depression can have you at the highest of your highs and the lowest of your lows. fighting depression is tough. And I had to go through different medications to learn how to deal with it. And I know there's different types of depression. So I know it takes a battle with that as well. So if y'all ever want to talk or need to get something off your chest or feel like venting, feel free to hit a sister up. I don't got no problem with it. I'll tell y'all, and that's just real talk. Like, I've been trying to get people to join Discord. Nobody pays attention to Discord either, but it's okay. But I'm going to be talking about some serious stuff about 4 o'clock. We got Temperature Tuesdays at 1 p.m. And tonight at 8:30 p.m., I'm going to be talking about Family or Fiance, the last episode. So like I said, feel free to go on over there, check out them folders. They are there. They are there to help. Because that's what I am. I'm a sister and I love to help. I know when people deal with stuff, it can be hard and stressful. But I know I ain't by myself. So I had to learn to say, you know what? It's a lot of us that deal with it. So we could sit and have conversations about it because it's real life stuff. So that's the type of stuff I like to talk about. Things that are really going on in our lives. It don't all have to be about Love and Marriage Huntsville because Love and Marriage Huntsville is gone. But that folder is there. If y'all ever want to be entertained off of Love and Marriage Huntsville stuff, it's there. If you're a Melody fan and you only want to hear stuff about Mel, there's a folder. The Melody Zone is over there. Because I explained to y'all why I rock with Mel. Just like I try to explain to people, certain content creators that I enjoy because they bring something different. I don't want to sit constantly and always watch the same exact things over and over and over and over and over again. Because y'all know it's a bunch of us that talked about Love and Marriage Huntsville, but it got to a point it was like, okay, it's too much Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now everybody's talking about, I'm not going to be watching it, but I am going to support the people that do watch it. And that's Beyond the Gates. The last stories that I watched was All My Children and One Life to Live. And when they got rid of them, I was done with soap operas. I'm not watching no other soap operas. And I've heard that comes on every day. So I can't do that anyway. I got too much I want to share with y'all. That's more important than TV shows. So if y'all are down to take the ride with Astute, please do so. Because I promise y'all, my channels are going to be more about life itself and things that help one another, how we can support one another. Also, I want to let y'all know what I'm also going to do. I told them on my channel the other day. What I'm going to be doing is, because I love TikTok, I'm going to be shouting out some singers that I see on TikTok that get signed when they've been on TikTok. I'm going to post the videos in my lives while I'm doing my lives. And I'm going to give y'all some artists that I like, that I fell in love with from off of TikTok. So I hope y'all will learn to enjoy those. Because like I said, I have 1 or 2 of them now. Wait, where'd he go? Is it in here? Let me see if it's over here. It might not be over here. It might be in the other one. No, it's in the other one. It's in one of my other ones. But yeah, I'm going to be talking about a bunch of stuff. I'm not going to be talking about just TV stuff. I can't do it. We also going to be talking about this country. You're welcome, love. We're going to be talking about this country because this country is running amok. So I always will have a video say, this is America. I'm going to show y'all. This is really America. This is America. But they don't act like this exists. So I'm going to show y'all. So I do my little news segment, and I usually show Roland Martin, Tabitha Speaks Politics, some MSNBC News, and a couple of other. Jasmine Crockett. I'm going to show y'all a bunch of that stuff because we need to know what's going on in this country. We may not agree with it. Thank you, Mary Willis. Love you back, love. Listen, I'm just me. I can only be astute. I'm just who I am. And I feel like me being an only child, a mother of one child, And I got siblings from my dad, but I don't have none from my mother. So I'm the only child here in this world, but being my sons by myself. So I know that people need to learn how to build a community around friends, because we can help each other more than hinder each other, if y'all understand what I mean. Because people don't take the time to understand people. I do. I like to understand people, why they think the way they think, why they feel the way they feel, who made you feel this way. I like to know those things, because I sit and psychoanalyze my damn self half the time. Okay, this sounds great. You'll be watching. Thank you. The truth. Listen, because it's so much other shit out here to talk about than TV. I don't watch Bravo, and I ain't paying for no cable for no Bravo, but I will watch certain things. So I'd rather talk about real life shit than to talk about TV stuff, because that TV ain't gonna pay us. YouTube gonna get mad if you try to show their shit. They just be cutting up all the time. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do what I know how to do. And I'm a person that likes to help people. No matter what I'm dealing with, I could be stressing, struggling, or whatever. Y'all would never know it unless I tell y'all. But I'm always honest. If I'm going through a bad day or a bad week or a bad month, y'all gonna know about it. And then I may come to y'all and say, give me a suggestion. Give me a suggestion of something you would like to talk about. I like to hear stuff like that. I don't want to just constantly be having to tell y'all about a show that came on television. So that's why my channel is just a tad bit different. I can't sit there and say I'm going to go through news every single day, because I'm not. Because the news irritates my spirit. But I am going to share stuff I believe that people need to pay attention to. Okay? So, yeah, that's really it. That's really all I got. I ain't gonna lie. I can't even tell y'all I got something different, because I don't. But I do want to, and people that know, that catch me on my regular channel, y'all know I always give y'all some Sister April, because I love Sister April. Auntie Greta, shout out to Auntie Greta, because Auntie Greta Lee be having me laughing, because she be dragging her ass, but I'm accepted. And I just realized my music was off. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I don't sit here in silence. But I wanted to say thank y'all so much for coming to hang with me over here on my little hideout over here. Because I got to build this. I got to build this channel. So y'all let me know what y'all like, what y'all looking for. If it's something specific y'all want to talk about, hit me in my DMs. We might be able to talk about it. Because I want to talk about real life shit. I don't want to talk about fantasy land stuff. I want to talk about what's going on in our real lives. I'm not gonna overindulge y'all in no news, because I don't want y'all mad all day and angry. I could do that for y'all. I could get aggravated and angry for y'all by watching the news. But I will be showing, like I said, the Roland Martin, the Jasmine Crockett's. I will be showing all of that over there. Over here, I ain't figured completely out what I'm gonna do over here, but I want to get it active, okay? But I do want to thank y'all, because I have been on here long enough, and I need to go wash these dishes that I was supposed to be doing before. I'm going to give y'all some Sister April, and I'm going to get my raggedy tail out of here. So while y'all are in this chat, do me some beautiful favor. Drop some crowns in the chat for yourselves. I'm going to give y'all some Sister April. I'm going to get out of here and go wash these dishes, y'all. Hold on. Because that is my girl. Okay. Even though she country, and I love her dearly. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Let me give y'all a little word.
Hey, you. Yeah, I'm talking to you, baby. Don't pay us by this video. When are you going to choose you? When are you going to put yourself in a predicament where you win, baby? This is a time and season where doors are beginning to open. You understand me? No matter how they talk about you, no matter how they criticize you, no matter how they use you, baby, you still press on. You know how many people are mad at you right now because of the favor that's on your life? Do you understand what you carry? Do you even understand who you are in the spiritual realm? Baby, that's why the devil's so mad at you. That's why the devil sending attack after attack after attack, because he know what you carry. You gotta adjust your crown, baby. You gotta let the world see who you are. No matter how people do you, no matter how people treat you, you better walk with your head up. You understand me? So many times we sit there and we let people do us like that because of our heart. But let me tell you something. The Bible says, do unto others as you wish them to do unto you, and treat people how you want to be treated. Baby, you better start letting people treat you right. Because at the end of the day, you ain't got to keep taking they slack. You ain't got to keep taking what they say to you and how they treat you. All you owe them is a I love you. You don't owe them nothing. You don't owe them nothing. When you sit back and you really realize life, you'll be like, wow, God. All I got to do is walk in my purpose. All I got to do is do what's best for me. Yes. Right now in this season of your life, put your crown on.
I laugh because she stole my famous line. Crown on, y'all. Anyway, thank y'all for coming to hang with me for this hour and 42 minutes. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Y'all have a good night. Get some rest, y'all. And hopefully I'll catch y'all on the Stu Queen Bee's Thoughts, the main channel. And I will catch y'all later. Love y'all. Get some rest.
You won't break my soul. 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 Everybody, nah, nah, everybody, everybody, everybody.